Hello guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're drawing a very realistic styled wolf. Your first step, sharpen your pencils. Really, it's an important step, one I don't really much like myself because, well, I'm lazy. But recently I put a tin container in my workspace so it's easier for me to just throw the pencil shavings in there on the go without having to worry much about the cleanup afterwards. It's a cute little thing, isn't it? So now, let's get to the real business. Begin with drawing borders. Make sure they're very straight. Next, start with the sketch. Try not to make it rough. Be sure that you draw all the lines that you later need to ink. Most of the time it happens that your sketch is just divine, but then it turns out that inking it actually ruins it. That happens because by nature a sketch is supposed to be loose while an ink illustration usually isn't. Inks are all about aesthetics, right? A single stroke can really alter the end product. Of course, it depends on your style of inking, but generally, if you're finding that the sketch you're making is not resulting in the kind of ink drawings that you had imagined, then this is the problem for you. You need to make the sketch as close to the inking that you want to do as you can. The pencil I'm using currently is a 4B. The brand is local. You can use any you desire. I personally enjoy sketching with 4B. By the way, my sketches for inking are completely different from how I normally sketch with graphite. That's because I keep in mind what I want my ink illustration to look like at the end. Here's what my sketch looks like. Sorry I didn't take a close-up for that. Now let's begin inking. The pen I'm using is just a regular 0.7mm gel pen. This is a local brand also. I really would have used any I could get my hand on at the moment. I just needed ink. Be simple, guys. I'm just following my pencil marks and I'm keeping my pen grip loose, and that's important when you're drawing lines with ink, or in this case, fur. I'm trying to keep every single line loose so that there is space for corrections. That orange looking drink is actually not orange flavored, it's green tea. And it's basically my tea time. So, let me enjoy my green tea and my cake for a bit. trying to fill in all the shadows so that I can get a better idea of what my final sketch should look like.
You gotta go the holy path.
Here's me with my very frizzy hair looking back and forth from the reference and to my sketch. I'm erasing the pencil marks as I go because, like I said earlier, inks flow differently when you're inking. You just need to have a feel of what will look good, and so at times I don't really follow my sketches either. Adding in final details. Take note of how my pen moves on the page. I'm keeping my lines super straight.
You gotta go the holy path.
Finally, let's draw some borders. I'm not joining all the lines because that is the style I want to go with this piece. Now finally the cloth. A little about this piece. This is for the last prompt of Inktober 2020, which was crawl, and I couldn't think of much other than worms crawling across the ground, but then I realized that I could try it, the wolf, because basically they are crawling on their four legs, I guess. This was weird. I don't know. Doesn't make sense. I don't know. But I try it. It looks cool, so yeah.